There you go, stand it back up. Good job. Alright, push it over. Alright. Alright, we're going to test one of the easy knockdown targets with 9mm at 10 yards. Drive it in down till the little spade is at least below ground level, maybe an inch, 2 inches down, kind of depending on how high you want the target. But that little spade also helps keep from getting too loose, as you know many of them do after they get a lot of hits. So we're going to shoot about 150 rounds of 9mm on this and see what happens. Alright, we got it driven in the ground about 12 to 14 inches. We'll put 150 rounds of 9mm, 115 grain on here and see what happens. The sun's kind of bright on my camera here. I can't see exactly where I'm aiming, but I think we're doing alright. Alright, here's number 50. See what she looks like. Well, not too bad. A couple of the one-handers are getting kind of wild there, but they're on target. There's 50 rounds. Just working on my draw stroke while I'm at it. I figured I might as well do something besides burn ammo. So she's still good and solid down at the base. So we'll go and put a few more on. Well, after 100 rounds, I got kind of tired of everything. I didn't think this through. That's a lot of walking, 100 trips back and forth at 10 yards. But so I decided to see how low I could shoot it on the corners, bottom corners, see what I could still trip it. Last one here you can see, about cut the bullet in half. Still got a little bit of lead deposit there, but that definitely, it did go ahead and trip it down. So there's, they do still fall if they're hit right at the bottom. So and it's still tight in the ground there, but we're a little over 100 rounds. Like I said, started shooting weekend only, just quick draw as fast as I could. Getting tired of walking back and forth at 10 yards at a time. So we'll put a few more rounds on her and see what happens. Alright, we'll try something just a little over 20. I think it's about 22 yards here. And see if I can hit anything here. Try another one, see if I can not shoot my truck here. Yeah, see, they still go down good at 20 yards with a 9. I may move back a little further. I won't be able to do that one-handed though. Alright, I took a little break, reloaded again, did some calculations. So I walked back and forth a little over a mile now resetting this target. I'm going to try one strong hand only from 30 yards, see what happens. A little high and right, high and right. There we go. Well, that's after walking a mile. I think I've had about enough for today. May shoot a few more at 7 just to put some extra heat on it and call her a day. Alright, I kind of lost count. We're somewhere around 175 to 183. I went and dug into some reject ammo that didn't case gauge out and had a few rejects and kind of lost count. But over 175 rounds there. You can see I got a little bored and started trying to keep things interesting, shooting from 30 yards, walking forward, backwards, left, right, and did hit the stake twice, looks like. One dead center, but there we go. There's 175 plus rounds on there from anywhere from, I did shoot a couple about 5 yards as I was backing off, and so it's held up pretty good. You can feel just a few light dimples in it, but like I said, this was all, well, almost all was at 10 yards or less. 15 shots at 20 and 30 yards, just to, I don't know, well, probably not even that many at 20 and 30 yards. So there's how she holds up to 9mm ammo. Got to say that's the stake is still tight in the ground, and that spade helps tremendously. Now with shotgun, you will get a little bit more working loose just because of the impact of the shot if you've got a very close target. So that's what she looks like.